Admiral Farragut said, "Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead."
Oh, so that's where that comes from.
That's where that comes from.
Oh.
We tend to think of blockade runners as carrying military stuff, weapons and uniforms and ammunition, and they did carry that stuff. But they carried a surprising amount of just plain old-fashioned civilian goods because those were high dollar, even during the war. In the summer of 1864, the port of Mobile was closed when the U.S. Navy, which was blockading the entrance to Mobile Bay, they forced their way into Mobile Bay. That was the Battle of Mobile Bay in August of 64. That was where Admiral Farragut lashed himself into the rigging, and his famous line, they were leading the ships into the harbor, and the first Monitor armored warship leading the line struck a mine, or as they call them then, torpedoes. And the mine detonated, and the thing rolled over and sank in about 60 seconds.
Oh, my goodness.
This is just almost instantly. And one of the ships lashed alongside Farragut's flagship, said, "Did you see that?" And supposedly Admiral Farragut said, "Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead."
Oh, so that's where that comes from.
That's where that comes from.
Oh, I did not know that.
So that was the battle that closed off Mobile as a blockade running port for bringing supplies and people in and out of the Confederacy. At that point, Mobile had been a much bigger blockade running port than Galveston ever was, because Galveston was really far away from the center of the conflict. It was not bringing material in and out of Galveston, was geographically sort of isolated from the rest of the Confederacy, especially after the United States took control of the entire Mississippi, the entire length of the Mississippi River. Texas and western Louisiana were sort of cut off from the rest of the Confederacy to a large extent. But after Mobile was closed, Galveston suddenly had this huge surge of blockade running. And we had like blockade runners come in and out, steam blockade runners, in and out of Galveston between then and the end of May 65.